Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to my weekly live. Thank you for tuning in. And if you have not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please like, share, and comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about the 7 things I used in order to shrink my uterine fibroids. And I've also written it in this book which I collaborated. I am a co-author of 365 Empowering Stories, and my book chapter is on page 56. So, for those of you who do not know what uterine fibroids is, uterine fibroids are benign, non-cancerous tumors that sometimes cause heavy menstrual periods, miscarriages, failure to conceive, and black women are more likely to have them. And I learned that 30% of all women, they get fibroids. Excuse me. So if you are a woman and you have children and you have never had fibroids, then count your stars. So you men out there, any man who is listening in, if you have a wife and she's unable to conceive, sometimes it is uterine fibroids, but it's not always a woman's fault. Sometimes it is a man's fault. Sometimes the man has low sperm count. So uterine fibroids is a major reason why some women, they cannot bear children, depending on the size of them and depending on the age. There are some women who have fibroids, they have surgery and they can have children. Other women, they have fibroids, they have surgery and the fibroids grow back. So be very patient with the ladies in your life. So before I proceed with this information, I have a medical disclaimer. I am not a health practitioner. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm a health coach. I do not cure uterine fibroids. The information that I will share with you is based on my personal journey and it's not intended to provide medical advice. The 7 steps mentioned may not work for you. It is advisable to first seek advice from a medical doctor. My story is just for general information and inspiration. So, the first thing I did to cure my uterine fibroids was acupuncture. Acupuncture is a Chinese form of medicine where you put needles on different parts of your body. So that was the first thing that I did, and I did that when I was in China. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Francisca. I am a former educator. I taught ESL and French in the United States, in Canada, and China from middle school to university levels. I've also taught foreign ambassador French. I am also a speaker with a DTM, a Distinguished Toastmasters. I'm the author of 4 books. I'm a breast cancer survivor without using chemotherapy. I am a real estate investor, and I am a wealth creator with the Mind Assistance Program, the MAP book. So we're talking about uterine fibroids. So the first one is acupuncture, and I took advantage of me staying in China and I performed acupuncture. It's a very interesting form of medicine. So the second one is health products. I use certain health products in order to shrink my fibroids. The health products were those from Fremont. And the third form of how I shrunk my fibroids was through Kegel exercises, aerobics, yoga, and Pilates. Every morning when I wake up, I have my mat and I stretch. Even though I don't have the fibroids anymore, it's still good to exercise. So I do my stretching in order to strengthen my bones, my joints. As you get older, if you don't exercise, your things, your body parts starts to go down. So always exercise, no matter how young or how old you are, exercise is good for you. At least 20 minutes a day. 20 to 30 minutes of exercise, and mix them up. One day you can walk, one day you can do cycling, one day you can swim, and one day you can exercise on the mat, or you can play tennis or sports. So the next one, number 4, is massage therapy. If you have never had a massage, you should go for a professional massage therapy. The one that I do the head to toe. The company where I work, we have insurance, and the insurance, it covers massage therapy. So if you have a day job and you have health insurance, check out your health insurance. It might cover massage therapy. Use them, because when I go for massage, I sleep well, and they even tell me the best way to sleep. My massage therapist is a Filipino lady. She massages me from my head to my toe, and she always teases me how her husband is always asking her, oh, can you massage me, can you massage me? And then she said that once her husband tricked her. He said, oh, I want you to put some Vicks on my back. Okay, go down. Before she realized it was a massage. So the fifth way I shrunk my uterine fibroids is through a specialized diet. For those of you who do not know, I am a breast cancer survivor, and I wrote this book, How I Conquered Breast Cancer Without Chemotherapy, my journey from a mess to a message. I have a specialized diet called G-BOMBS. I had mentioned it in one of my videos, and the acronym stands for G stands for greens, B stands for beans, O stands for onions, M stands for mushrooms, B stands for berries, and S stands for seeds. So that's the specialized diet that I eat. I avoid meat. When I say meat, I avoid red meat. I eat more fish. I avoid meat, wheat, and dairy. I got this information from my naturopathic doctor. And I avoid meats like pepperoni, sausage, hamburgers, pizza. Those processed meats and smoked meat, I avoid them. So the next one, number 6, is traditional Chinese medicine. Again, I did this when I was in China, and there were some bitter herbs I had to drink. They were really, really bitter, and I told the doctor, this is really bitter. Is there anything else? He said, no, you have to do it, but you can mix it with honey. Even though I mixed it with honey, it was still bitter. But you know what? I wanted to get cured, so I just had to take it. So the next one is number 7, reciting positive affirmations. For those of you who are aware of affirmations, affirmations are powerful and they do work, because I have recited positive affirmations and things have happened in my life. I used to say, I am strong and healthy. I am going to cure my uterine fibroids. The positive affirmations. So that's just a short gist, a short story of how I shrunk my uterine fibroids. Again, I had a medical disclaimer, which I read at the beginning. So if you use these 7 items and they do not work, please note that it is just my journey. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, and have a good evening, wherever you might be tuning in from. So I wish all of you a very happy and prosperous week ahead. Till next Saturday. Bye for now.